Hello, this is Billy Bob, and I'm going to teach you how to glaze your turkey. I've had this in since 12 o'clock, and that's been about 4 hours now. It's 4:30 now. 30 more minutes, it'll be 5 hours. But right now, after like you can have it in for about 12 to 3, something like that, and have it in for like about 3 or 4 hours, basically 4 hours, and then every 30 minutes you want to take it out and you want to glaze it. You want to take all its fat and butter, whatever you had, mixed in with it. I'll put some butter before I put it in the oven, glazed it down, and then now every 30 minutes I'm going to glaze it. That way the meat, the skin, stays relatively soft and moist and juicy. I'll put salt on here too. Not a lot. I did add some quite a bit of butter just to cover the skin and stuff around it. My leg, it opened up right here from being tucked in there in the back, and it freed itself. I have this done, quite a lot with my turkeys, but it each and every time it didn't seem to really matter. It just everything's all nicely cooked evenly, and then what you want to do is each time you take it out you want to turn it. That way one side is in the back and it's being cooked a little bit more, and you want to turn it and have it cooked evenly. But this is looking good. I think in about 30 more minutes I'll be done. I'll be in there for 5 hours. I think 6 hours would be pretty much overkill on this turkey. It was completely thawed out. Oh, here they are. Trying to find my things here. And this is a big pan. Usually with smaller pans I have to take out the juice in order to cook it more. I can see how it waved like that, and how it's cooking very nicely, and the meat is starting to tear, and I'm taking it out in 20 minutes. I'm going to check it. I don't got a thermometer, but just by looking at it and smelling it and seeing how it moves, I can kind of tell how it's being cooked, and cooked thoroughly and cooked at the right temperature, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Oh. Having a Budweiser. Had a couple of those today. Went over to Adam's and had some Thanksgiving dinner over at his place. Allie was there. Her 2 kids were there, and yeah, we had a pretty good time. She had ham, and she had some other stuff. No cranberries, some beans, some potatoes, and she didn't have any rolls. But first they asked me if they could come over because they knew I had a turkey in the oven. But they called at 12, and at 12 o'clock is when I popped the turkey in. And told them 6. They said they were going to have dinner at about 2:30. So they just invited me over there, and yeah. It was alright. But, okay. Later.